Hey internet, so we're gonna do this again, and we're just gonna, actually, someone gave me a little feedback. They said what I should do is break it apart into sections, I guess. So what I'm gonna do for this video is we're gonna just go over the solving the first layer part, okay? And I'll kind of re-articulate. White is opposite yellow, red is opposite orange, and blue is opposite green. That's like, if you think of it like a solid kind of like XYZ axis, maybe, like that's what it's like. So yeah, again, my point is that it took me like 30 years plus to solve it the first time, and now it's easily under 3 minutes, like just very relaxing. It's not intimidating. It's just not. So, and you can do this. It's just a pattern. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from yellow to white. So we're gonna solve the white side cleanly. So I'm gonna go over that. So the first thing you do is you gotta find 4 white squares that surround this yellow bit, and they call that a white daisy. So what I'll do is kind of like look around and find these bits, and I need to rotate them so that they live around the white center, right? So this one's actually kind of, that sucks because it's like the wrong way, right? So I need to like rotate it like a quarter of a turn, and then rotate it in the middle a quarter of a turn. And now when I pull it up, oh, it's still wrong. So I actually got to pull it all the way around, right? And then rotate it back here. And now those two are there. So I've now got another one here. So I'm going to do it. Bam, like that. And then here's the last one. It's backwards as well. So I gotta pull it at a 90 degrees and then see if I can, there it is. See, so this isn't like, it's not intimidating. You just manipulate the cube to kind of get it to look like this. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move all of these white bits to the white side. And all you do is you just spin them around like that, and spin that around, spin that around. And now there they are. So now we have a white cross, okay? So how do you know if these bits in this white cross are correct? Well, the color will line up, like this one is orange and orange, so that's in the correct space, but that's wrong, that's correct, that's wrong. So what you wanna do is you wanna kind of see, hey, can I maybe get to where like 2 of them are correct? And they're kind of correct opposite each other. So this is like the really frustrating one, right? It's like, hey, what do I do? So what you do is you do a little algorithm to like switch these 2 squares, right? But I need to make sure that I'm going like green over to here and orange over to here, right? This is the orange side, this is the green side, right? So I want to like flip these 2 right here. So what I do is, if I can remember my little algorithm, I go 90 degrees up, over, 90 degrees down, over again, 90 degrees up, back twice, and down. And what should have happened is now these 2 squares have changed places, right? And then we'll look, and it's like, oh, these 2 are backwards, so I need to do that again to get these 2 opposite. Now, sure, I could manipulate the squares in lots of different ways and roll it all around, but that's just tedious. So if you do this little algorithm, it just flips them really quick, right? So try it again. So they're on the left-hand side right here, and they're opposite, right? So we want them to find their home. Up and over, down and over, up and back twice and down. And now the blue and the red and the green and the orange, they're all in their correct place in the cross. Okay, so we're almost finished with solving this first layer. That's all this video is gonna be, is solving this first layer, okay? So we just gotta solve these four corners now. And don't worry, I haven't had enough bourbon to make this video interesting. So you've got this corner piece and it's green and orange and white. So we need it to live down here, right? So we're gonna go up and over, down and back. And it's in the correct spot, but it's upside down. So what we do is we just keep manipulating it that same way, up and over, down and back. And it's not there, so do it again, up and over, down and back. Okay, bam. Still not quite right. One more time, up and over, down and back. And this is kind of the real key. So when you have this, you want the white on the outside where it's gonna go to the bottom. This orange will face the same side and the green is gonna end up over here. So this is the way it magically sets up. That's where you're trying to get it to. So you do it one more time, up and over, down and back. And as you can see now, the corner's in the right spot, right? Okay, cool. Now let's just solve the other, so we've got green and red. So we've got two of them solved. And sometimes they just magically land in the right spot and you're lucky. But anyway, so we got this one and this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this red and blue. I'm gonna swap it up and over, down, back, up and over, oops, down and back, up and over, down and back. And now it's gonna work this time. No, it's not. That's the wrong dude. Hold on, this one, down and back. It's gonna work this time because white's on the outside, okay? And red is facing here. So go up and over, down, back. And now there it is on the bottom. So we just have one more to go. Here we are. I'll rotate it over there. And let's see. I bet if we do it this opposite way, right? Since it's on the outside, it'll work up and over, down and back. And look at that, it fit perfectly. So that's how you solve the first layer. All right. So what we'll do is we'll make another video to solve the second and the third layer. Okay, cool. Message me if you have questions. It's really not terribly difficult. It's very soothing and fun and pleasing, and it's not intimidating. You can do it. Okay, peace.